before we go to calls, we've got some Arsenal fans coming on. What did you make of the weekend's game against Liverpool? Brilliant game.
I mean, first off...
Threw it away, though. The apple crumble started.
Okay, first off, what a brilliant game of football. It took Liverpool a while to realise they're still a very good team. They are. They got really good players.
Yeah.
They still got a brilliant manager. It's still in front of the Anfield crowd.
Yeah.
It took them a while to work out, by the way, we are still Liverpool. Arsenal steamrolled them. First 25, 30 minutes of that game, they were superb. And I thought at that stage, I can't see any other result. The third goal, if Arsenal got that, it'd been all over, right? But then all of a sudden, so I'm not so sure. People are talking about the Xhaka incident with Trent. I'm not convinced that that was the turning point. It didn't help. Goals change games.
Yeah.
That goal, 2 minutes later, that changes the game. Because what that done, that gave Liverpool belief, and it put a seed of doubt in Arsenal's mind because they were so dominant. And what happened to the Anfield crowd? All of a sudden, they're up. They're up. They believe.
Yeah.
And why not? Because you're Liverpool.
Yeah.
And you're at home. And you're going to stop Arsenal, a side that's going to take the crown that you had a couple of years ago. All of a sudden, the game changed. And then second half, credit to Liverpool because they were really good, really good. But Arsenal still carried a threat. But to throw away a 2-goal lead, it's not the worst result. Going to Anfield is never a bad point.
No.
It's never, ever a bad point.
No, I don't think it is.
But to be 2-0 up and cruising...
Do you think that shows the inexperience that Arsenal have got in the side, maybe?
I just think these things
happen. The pressure now is
No.
they go through that game, they're winning the title. Everyone's like, let Arsenal win the title. Everyone's believing in it. All of a sudden now, right, you've got 8 games left. Pressure's on. In them pressure moments, who's going to come out on top? For me, there's only one team that comes out on top under pressure. Well, it's Manchester City.
Well, City put them under the gun, right, by winning in the way that they did. But I think what we're looking at is that this title, no one ever gives you this title. You've got to. Doesn't matter who you are or who you're playing at that particular time. Liverpool showed they've still got something to fight for. They're still fighting, and it showed Arsenal you're not going to be given this title. They should have won that game, but they didn't, and it shows that this is still an unbelievable Premier League. I still fancy Arsenal from here.
Do you?
I do.
Why?
I just feel because they've been the best side I've seen.
They haven't.
Well,
Man City have been the best side I've seen. Some of the football they're playing now, and this new system that he's playing. This new system that he's got.
Now, okay, I'll have that argument
They're a
with
problem.
You. Now, there is a different side to City, and Arsenal have opened the door. There's a little bit, but City have still got to beat Arsenal at their place. There's a lot of football to be played. Arsenal have been the best side I've seen this season, but City now look like they're going through the gears. City look like they're going through that that phase where teams know they can grind teams down.
Yeah.
There's a business side to City at the minute.
Absolutely. Well, you can have your say now. Let's go to Richard, who is an Arsenal fan. All right, Rich?
How you going, boys? All right?
Yeah,
all right,
good.
Rich.
Good, Rich. What did you make of it at the weekend?
Indulge me, if you will, please. Indulge me.
Go on,
First of all,
Rich.
most of what Jason has said has been bang on, right? And Jamie, I've got to say, no disrespect, but most of what you've been saying is just, I don't know, well, just classic Tottenham, I suppose. I don't know. Let me just say this. We didn't lose that game. We didn't drop a 2-0 defeat after being 2-0 up with 10 minutes to go. We were 2-1 up at half-time at Anfield. And that team is a brilliant team. We were lucky to get away with a point. And that point doesn't put pressure back on us. We've now gone 6 points clear. And if anyone had said we'd be 6 points clear in April with 9 games to go, right, this team is brilliant. And our Achilles heel yesterday was, for whatever reason, is that we defended so badly. I've coached kids. You that first goal, you had Salah just running riot. And I don't know whether it's because Holding was in the team, who's a constant liability and shouldn't really even be there. But we got a draw out of that game. Liverpool must be wondering how they didn't win that game. We are 6 points clear. I'm not saying, look, we're going to win it. But when people are saying that we've blown it or we've done this or we've done that, we're 6 points clear. Right, we come away from Anfield. We drew 2 each in a game a lot of people thought we'd probably lose. We're 6 points clear. And they still got it all to do, City. They got to win all their games, and they're in the Champions League, and they're in the FA Cup. I'm not saying that we're going to win, but what I'm saying is this team this year have been unbelievable. What we've done, the football we've played, been unbelievable. Who would have thought we'd be 20 points clear of United, 20 points clear of you lot, right? We've been unbelievable. And if we finish second, we finish second. I still think we can win it. I hope we can win it. But at the end of the day, we've blown nothing. And this team has given...
Yeah, but if you do throw... But, Rich, if you do throw it away and you finish second, you have blown it.
No, Jamie, how can you say that?
Because you've been top for most of the season.
Yeah, we've been top for nearly all of the season.
So if you don't win it, you've blown it.
No, if you get beat because someone's better than you, that's different. What has been since Man City beat us, we've won 22 out of 24 points. That's not blowing anything, mate.
But if you don't win the title from here, you've blown it. You're 6 points clear.
Well, our objective at the beginning of the season was to get in the Champions League.
I know, but objectives change as the season progresses and you realise how good actually the team is.
Yeah, and I still think we can win it, but I don't think there'll be an Arsenal fan that thought we've blown it. We've had an opportunity, probably the best opportunity we're going to have for a while, but we've played well. We go into every game thinking we can win it, and there's nothing that convinces me we can't beat City.
All right, well, be interesting to see what other Arsenal fans think.
Rich is always a pretty well-balanced fan there, and I think that's pretty fair. When you win a title, there's so many different stories, and there's no one narrative that leads the same way.
Chase, if they don't win it from here, they've blown it. I'm not saying... Look, Arsenal have been fantastic this season. They've been brilliant. They've been a joy to watch.
When you say blown it, right?
But if you blow the title from here, when you're 6 points clear... You've thrown it away. There's not going to be Arsenal fans that, oh yeah, you know what, it's a great season, we finished second. No, they're going to be fuming that they've thrown it away.
Okay, so there's so many different ways to look at this. When you say blown it from here, the 6 points clear, but they've got a game in hand, City, and they also play Arsenal. There's the narrative about
it's all in their hands though. Still in there. It's in there.
It's in both of their hands. That's the thing. It's in both of their hands. So you can't say that one has the divine right to go and win it. Where Arsenal look back, and I'll tell you what was really impressed about me, and Arteta has been brilliant. What really impressed me about Arteta is about how he came in to the press conference afterwards, and there wasn't a downbeat Arteta. There wasn't that, head in hands. It was, there's that, we could have done, but you know what? We come away with a point, and we played well. He'll know that game really should have been theirs. But football doesn't work like that. You can play against Liverpool away. There aren't many of those games left. They got Newcastle away. They got City away. Other than that, they should go on to take or they should really go on and pick up the most points. And it's up to City now to close that gap. I still think Arsenal would do it, and it's based on nothing other than what I've seen this season. But City looked good the other day. I mean,
Okay, well, I want to hear from Arsenal fans. If you do lose the title from here now, have you blown it, or is you still going to? Would you still be happy if you finish second?
Why are you? Honestly?
Well, I'm asking a question because I don't believe there's Arsenal fans out there that believe that. I think that's nonsense. They're at the top. They've been. You're saying they've been the best team. Everyone says they've been the best team.
And I still think they'll win it, Jay. I still think they'll win it.
I know, but I'm asking the question: if they don't,
why are you grinning?
I'm not grinning. I'm just saying. I'm asking the question. There's a chance that they could throw it away.
Look at your face, honestly.
Sorry, Arsenal fans.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.